Alright, here we go. So I painted this green, but I wanted to show you how I'm being a little bit scruffy on the texture. You see that? I'm not trying to be smooth. I'm talking about in this area here. See where I'm changing the color? Okay, so here's the thing. With acrylic paint, you don't want to add too much water to it because it's more like a plastic and that water just breaks down the chemistry. It doesn't thin paint the way you would think that it would. So but I do want to paint scruffy. I want to paint not with added water, but just making such a thin layer that it's distracting me what I'm doing here. It's amazing I don't talk and think at the same time. Okay, I'm getting in my own shadow. But I want the color underneath to come through to give a little bit of depth to this. But also I find if I would make this a flat solid color, I'd be totally bored with it and it would lose all sorts of dimensions. And marble, even when it's polished in a fine slab, sorry, I'm daydreaming here, it still has a translucency to it that's gorgeous, and it has depth. In fact, when you polish it, you see more of that. So, grab my little, here you can see my big ball of paint. From the last time I talked to you, I decided that I didn't like the green I had. It was too green, it was too dark, it was too whatever. So I added white, yellow, and some of that light pink I showed you the other day. So, now I want a hard edge on the top because this is a piece of marble slab windowsill that is coming towards me. And because of that, I want a hard edge to really pull it forward as much as I can to give the illusion that it is actually something that's advancing. And even I don't even mind having a ridge of paint like this. Do you see how that paint's catching the light? It's doing it down here. I could push that up to make it do it like that. But anyway. But I don't obviously want that much thickness of a paint there. Well, maybe it's not obvious, but so I'm going to be pulling it down. But do you see the ridge that's right there? That doesn't actually bother me too much because it's catching light, and to catch light, it's going to make it look like it comes forward. So I want to be more precise on the edges, because in this case, I can't blend this with this here because the marble edge is a physical thing that's not connected to the wall. The shadow can vary in the color, but the object itself, in this case, needs to really be confined to itself. So anyway, I established my top, my bottom, and now I'm just going to scrunch in between, trying to let that darker, pinker color come through on occasion to give me some idea of depth. Because, you know, stone is not a man-made thing. It's not perfect in that sense of being consistent. But it's perfect in that it's alive and it's beautiful and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's it for now. Ciao, ciao. Thank you. Ciao.